Let me find out. Let me pull up the thing. Okay, apparently we're just streaming right away then. Thank you, YouTube. Alright, I should probably tell the internet that I'm streaming, just in case people want to see it. Aw, Uzu's streaming too. Aw, thank you too. Streaming buddies. Oh god. I always eat and drink too much food for dinner, and then I'm burpy and gassy all day. Ah, god damn it. No, it's not what I wanted. I tried so hard. Okay. Let's tell more people on the internet. Shall we tell some people on Discord? I think so. We'll tell some of the Discord folk. And we'll tell some of our own Discord folk. Look, it's Dry Scythe, whoever that is. Hello, Dry Scythe. I probably shouldn't be commenting it. Whatever, it's my fan Discord. Fuck it. I'm gonna say what I want. It's my show. I'm gonna be surly and I'm gonna do crazy things. Alright, so we should probably do some work tonight. Alright, there. I have told some people about what I'm doing, so hopefully they will come watch me. I've told a few of them. Now, let's get into it. Welcome back to Puck in Worldbuilding. I am Puck, and I am building this world. You can look at my YouTube channel and see the previous excursions. This place is called the Treasured Expanse. It's available on World Anvil. You can actually check it out there and follow the development process if you wish, and give me some of these red hearts, orange balloons, and blue meeples. That'd be great. I would appreciate any of those. I have a lot of the purple boxes. Oh god. And that already makes up a lot of what I got here. So I would love more of the blue meeples and the red hearts and the orange balloons. That'd be great. Put that together. That's how I want to make Lucky Charms. That was the name of the thing that I was thinking. Anyways, so we're going to build some stuff today. Thinking about the Treasure Expanses. We've been building it for quite some time. We have a few articles up. As you might notice from our dashboard, We have 93 articles in total, all written with these hands. And now we'll be further. You know what we should probably do? Is we should add, like, maybe some backgrounds and professions. I already got a lot of NPCs in here. I could probably leave a lot of the ones that are there just as is, and the rest kind of just play with as people get into the game some more. So I think maybe it's time for more backgrounds, professions, and organizations. That's what I am thinking. So let's build the Frontier Knights, shall we? That's an organization. That's a thing. Organizations. I started them in here. They're just not published. The Frontier Knights. The best of intentions. Ah, yes. View article. Okay, can I get like the full? Let's do the full edit. There we go. Real edit for real people. Alright, so the Frontier Knights are a failed police force in this new world exploration that we've been making. World building summer camp. Article eligibility. I don't know what this is. What is World Building Summer Camp, World Anvil? Tell me more. Welcome to World Building Summer Camp. Launch stream and copper prompts revealed. Silver world building prompts revealed. World building prompts revealed. Treasure map. I don't know what any of this means. Okay, I'm just gonna type, but I am gonna let people on World Anvil know that I'm typing on World Anvil. Because check this out. I can do like this community thing. Okay, if I go to my profile, is that what I need? Yes. Alright. So, beep, boop, boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop. Hello, everyone. This evening we will be taking a deep dive. We will be taking a deep dive into the world. The organizations. Organizations of the treasured expanse. You can join us. Input here. And let's make this a journal entry. Okay, and I wrote the title too long. I'm gonna copy, paste, over here, over here. Organizing my world's organizations. Yes. That's a word. That's a setup. That puts all that together just fine for me. Other people can see it and look at it. And if I just happen to grab the link for my stream and put it in there. That's enough for you. I don't think I can post the link here. And I don't want to get trouble. Like, here's the thing they don't tell you. When you start posting things on the internet, being a content creator. You will get banned from a lot of places for telling people about the things you make. And that seems like a weird thing to get banned for, but people will straight up shut you down. So you must be careful. Make sure you know the rules wherever you're posting. All right, let's get back to our Frontier Knights, shall we? All right, so we got a lot of our basic info here. During the initial settlement and the treasured expanse, what is agreed, blah, 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 blah. True events of unknown. Tetrith Oxgarn, who I should probably create as an NPC, which will be a thing I do after this. Government and law enforcement. I like how I put controlled into quotation marks there. The true events are unknown. Okay, so I've always pictured the Frontier Knights, they start as this kind of super problematic police force in the New World. And they're created and kind of released into this place. But the problem evolves, as problems often do. And it just kind of grows up and becomes this other thing altogether. It's like they've stopped recruiting new Frontier Knights, but for some reason the Frontier Knights continue to exist, and it's become this kind of self-perpetuating, almost like a gang, kind of roving the world, causing problems. Threat. Frontier. Empires to persist expanse. Was hoped that without the backing of the Saskatoon government, resisting frontier knights. Slowly disband, and the organization would die out naturally. However, this is not the case. Even without the assistance of any the empires, frontier knights persist as a kind of mercenary gang roaming the expanse. Small and large groups. There. I always picture them as like, you ever know that like old scenario they have in Westerns sometimes, where it's like, hey, it's an awful nice town you got there. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. And this group of mad mercenaries or gunmen show up, and they are there to basically extort a town for protection money in order to fund themselves. And I feel like that is where the Frontier Knights are at right now. It's this group that offers protection, but is really just kind of like out to fund itself and maintain this kind of power and fear that they've built up around themselves and their organization. The hell? And so they're just kind of roaming around, and they get their new members by recruiting people. In large groups. Well, ceased. To finding into recruiting other settlers into their organization as a means to sustain their numbers. Alright, storyteller seeds. I've never used these yet. I'm going to use this just right here, because I think this is a great part of this. show this to everyone who has access to this article. Absolutely. Am I spelling frontier wrong? Frontier. How do you spell frontier? All right, T-I-E-R. I'm an idiot. God damn. Frontier Knights. A kind of mercenary gang group. Be employed as antagonists in a number of different scenarios. Hey, Rusty, how's it going? That's not what I'm doing. I clicked on the wrong things while I was drinking. My mind just started going. All right. Talk about the Frontier Knights. Working on the world a little bit. It's been a minute since I've gotten back into here. It's not really a geopolitical. Well, I mean, it's... Is there like a law enforcement without the government tag? Does that make it different? Law enforcement mercenary? Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, look, I ain't gonna tell you here. I'm sorry, man. Space Navy. The Frontier Knights are a space navy. Technically a mercenary. I'm not gonna ask. All right, bud. Oh God. Huh. I'm struggling with how to, like, characterize, I guess, what type of organization are the Frontier Knights? Because government law enforcement doesn't seem to fit. Because they're not a government. They're not a government at all. Not in any real way. Druid Circle, educational, family, financial bank, geopolitical. Yeah, that doesn't... I suppose they could technically be qualified as a mercenary guild. Old Western lawmen, but like, I don't know, even the Old Western lawmen, I would say that they are, I mean, they're technically an illicit gang now. Like, they would have started as Old Western lawmen, but they would have eventually, like, become that group of bandits that shows up and is just like, hey, nice town you got there. You better pay us some money or maybe it'll burn down. Like, it's... That's what they started as, and now they're just, like, dudes kind of drunk on power in a place where there's little accountability. Terrorist group? Mega corporation. Military order. Military order? Maybe? Paramilitary militia? I kind of like militia for them. They give me strong militia vibes. Militia, paramilitary militia is my favorite so far. Mercenary group. Possibly. Coven? Are they a coven? They're a secret government. A secret military. A social group. They're just a social group. A think tank. What the fuck is a think tank? It's just a group where it's just a place where people go and come up with ideas. That's all it's a deanery? A bishopric? What even are these things? I'm gonna go with a military paramilitary militia. Yeah. That works. They give me strong militia vibes. Does it give me the same thing down here? Of course it does. What did I even care about this? I guess I just care what it's called. And that makes sense. It's important it's called the right thing. Or whatever. But we're putting it out there. Number of different scenarios. Damn it. A group of frontier knights may hold a town hostage for protection money. Right. Militia makes sense. Extort. Tort. Chance to prevent bandit raids. Even simply enough, an armed frontier knight wander up to a civilian farm and demand food, drink, and a room in the name of his station. Hey, Wild. Hey, K-Grams. How's it going? I'm thinking the Frontier Knights need to have something. They need to have something special that made them powerful in the New World. And it's not necessarily something that would allow them to, like, topple governments or defeat armies, but makes you more powerful than your average villager or settler. Like a weapon of some kind. And, I don't know, part of me just wants to be like, they gave them guns. Which, I mean, is the easiest solution to that. But I'm wondering if I can go deeper. Magic tattoos? Could be. Could be magic tattoos, but it needs to be something that's transferable, or else they could just wait for the existing Frontier Knights to die out. It's got to be something that the people who keep the Frontier Knights alive after they stopped recruiting them can just shuffle around to new people and say, here, take this, you're a Frontier Knight now. Boomsticks cause all kinds of problems. It could be pyro convergers. Those are fucking terrifying. But again, it's just a gun. And pyro convergers do have a tendency to explode. What if it's like a ring? What if it's like a ring or a necklace? Yeah, like a signet ring. But it gives them some kind of power. It gives them some kind of ability or something that makes them difficult to put down and deal with. With the cool magics. It's a little on the nose. A necklace that gives you not a Glock. Not Glock. Plus 20 ring, plus 20 AC ring, fuck you. Not necessarily plus 20 AC ring, but what if specially developed the Trollkin band? So the Trollkin band is a special ring that bonds to you. It can only be taken off after you die. And a Trollkin band gives you enhanced strength and regenerative abilities. Not too OP. It doesn't make them immortal, otherwise they'd never die out, right? This can't be like a civilization ender or anything like that. This is just something that makes them slightly more powerful, gives them an edge on your average settler. I think Trollkin Band is a good way to go. Enhanced strength and regenerative abilities. Yeah, something like that. Real Lord of the Rings type shit. I like the idea of a Trollkin band. and they could be mass produced. Because then I can, like, I'm always a big fan when I can tie shit together. So, like, if I make the Trollkin bands a product created by the technology seat of Calagarn and, like, given over to help make these Frontier Knights, that kind of, this is the big creation that they made, and there were so many purchased to make the Frontier Knights, and that, so it helped them. It all builds together, right? It interconnects the world in a way that is interesting and makes sense. Know what I mean? Given. What did I call that organization? Let's find out, shall we? I forget. I forget things about the world I created. Let's find out what they were. Supporting NPC class. Felix Bryan says Dominus. Gabriel Larange, Jace Walpole, DeGris. No, that wasn't it. What was the other one? Fuck. Trillant. Trillant Fractus. Fractal Futures. There we go. I remember the name of the company. Need a wand of yeet cannon to accompany them rings. Developed by Fractal Futures. Things were give knights enhanced strength and durability, fortitude, generation. Sure. Arc effectively. However, some have said originally called but were repurposed for law enforcement. Called Frontier Signets. wand of yeet cannon. Yeet cannon fire! Okay. It was said that while the rings did in fact enhance strength and give the wearer regenerative limited regenerative abilities. In some cases, it has been reported that the rings lead to violent outbursts, mania, These are difficult to verify due to the lack of oversight and supervision placed on the Frontier Knights. There we go. It is one nasty magic ring. And it's like, how did they make it? Not be moved until death. Frontier Knights with rings growing into their hands. These cases are also unverified. I think that's something that gives them that extra oomph, that extra boost out in the world to make them like, okay, maybe, you know, we should be careful with these guys. They got like extra strength and power and they might mess us up. Just enough power for them to abuse is what an organization like this needs. Yeah, one really impulsive rogue. I don't know who you could be possibly talking about. I've never met an impulsive rogue. Oh, for sure. Look, it's one of those things, like, if you're going to build an organization like this, if you're gonna build an organization that abuses authority and power, you need to give them some. But not so much that they're like, and now we take over the world, but enough that like, oh, excellent, I have this over the average person. Oh, 100% they would have. I gotta edit that a little bit. An ongoing threat. Signet Rings of Power. Look, you can support me on Ko-fi. Antagonists in a number of different scenarios. Save changes. View. I'm gonna tweet about it. I'm gonna say, hey. Oh. World law enforce. And just enough power to be corrupt. Oh, yeah. Alright. Like the Frontier Knights are filled out quite a bit. What else we got? What else must I create? Must I birth into the world from my mind womb? Oh god. Too many vegetables for dinner. Oh god. Hey, look. I mean, you know. You gotta make them something that's to be concerned about, but it's not like insurmountable, right? Like when you make an organization, it's just a bunch of bullies. Like that's what they are. They're just a bunch of bullies. They're a bully organization, and that's their whole deal. I wonder if there's anything else I can add to that. I know I said I was done, but I lied. Let's see what we can add to this. Diplomats. Madness for magic rings with sick buffs. Training level. Semi-trained. Veterancy. Recruit. No, I saw something in my list that I wanted to link this to. Fuck. I messed up. The more madness, the more the buff. Maybe it just takes over and you start to become like I'm already making this, World Anvil. I don't need your fucking prompt. I'm already making a religious organization connected to a natural phenomenon. Jeez. Don't even start with me. Okay, so this did save. Okay, there was something I wanted to connect this with. And I don't remember what it is. Needs an option for brigand. Needs brigands. Okay, Frontier Knights. Church of the Night Keeper. No, that's what I wanted. I remember now. Shit. Church of the Night Keeper. Got that. Organizations. I wanted to connect professions and backgrounds. Nurse mediumship. Yeah, like eventually you're just an angry, hungry mess that just destroys shit. You know, and maybe, like, look, I don't want to give too much away, because the way I'm imagining this, I want part of it to kind of be like a reveal. Relations, ranks, titles, make your own, used by the Church of the Night Keeper. Other associated related technologies, nah. Famous in the field, nah. Related locations, not really. Ranks, titles. I haven't created those. Alright, so I guess I just wanted to associate them with the church. And I did it. I didn't do this work on stream, but I want everybody to just look at the work I put into the nurse mediums. Because, my God, I put a lot into it. I have, like, the ranks of nurse mediumship. There are 4 of them. The 4th rank is rarely used. It's kind of an emergency powers kind of thing. The qualifications, purpose, social status, tools, dangers and hazards. I went deep on nurse mediums, guys. Went deep. I demand Church of the Night Keeper. Connected to the Church of the Night Keeper. And we go to the Church of the Night Keeper and the Melangar Empire, Nurse Medium. Excellent. Excellent. All linked together, connected, good. This is what we want. This is why I wanted to put this on the World Anvil. Alright, back to the dashboard. What else do we gotta work on? What else is required from me, my master? By which I mean me, who's making me do this because I have to make more things. God, I'm so tired. I should finish the Cult of the Blizzard Queen and the other 2 churches I created, which were kind of like half-assed, fleshed out, but not completed. Yes, 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 Rusty. Make a World Anvil account and follow this. I want 1 follower. Rusty, K-Grams, Wild Wolf. I want 1 follower. Just 1. And I'd be so happy. You have no idea how happy I would be. And I'll tell you why. Because I log in every time and I gotta look at these empty boxes. I have no love. I have no love at all. I have no followers. I have no followers at all. I have no comments. I have no comments. And I have 93 articles. How sad. Anyway, enough of my pity party. Let's do the Cult of the Blizzard Queen, shall we? Cult of the Blizzard Queen. Icy Frost, Cult of the Blizzard Reach. Edit. This is unfinished. So unfinished. Wild Wolf has followed the treasured expanse. Wild Wolf has followed the treasured expanse. I have it. It's all here. I have one. No, not damn it, K-Grams. Fucking goddamn, the Blizzard Queen. That's the thing. Like, it's so... Oh, God, it's so Dairy Queen right now. And I don't want it to be that. I got it. I think I've got it. No more Blizzard Queen. No more Frost Maiden. Nothing of that sort. I think that this is, in fact, the cult. K-Grabs, please. You're the one who keeps bringing up Dairy Queen. The Cult of the Cold Embrace. Yes. I think that's it. I think we got a winner here. There's the Cult of the Cold Embrace. I also support the DQ. Would you stop? It's not Dairy Queen. It's got nothing to do with Dairy Queen. I could go for a Blizzard. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to go for a Blizzard. Fuck Dairy Queen. Here's the thing. I like Dairy Queen. I like Dairy Queen well enough. But doesn't it? Does it? Look, I think it's a good name. I thought... Oh, K-Grams, please. Enough with the Dairy Queen. I'm talking about ice cream here. All right? Like, I like Dairy Queen well enough. But I'll tell you one thing. I love my raspberry stuff. I love good raspberry flavors in my dairy, my dairy treats, and my my drink product. Just stop. And my baked goods. I'm a big fan of raspberry. Raspberry, top line, A-tier berry across the board. But yeah, exactly. Raspberry's 10 out of 10. Not a lot of raspberry options when it comes to Dairy Queen. Not a lot of raspberry options. But, excuse me, if I go to Marble Slab, Marble Slab's got tons of raspberry options. Sometimes when I go to the gym, on the way back, I like to stop at Marble Slab and I get a large raspberry milkshake with raspberry bits inside. So I get the raspberry ice cream, and I get the frozen raspberry bits that they put inside and mix it up. Oh, it's so good. They don't always have the raspberry cheesecake blizzard. It's always strawberry cheesecake. It's strawberry is the vanilla of berries. Love raspberries, man. I'm all about them. True nature of the suspicious appearances that occur at the time of last light began to circulate. The horror of seeing many settlements vanished the last few years. Disappearance the last light was in a group of individuals calling themselves the Snowy Court. Right? Exact. It's in everything. Strawberry is just the number one thing. If people are going to add a berry to anything, it's always strawberry first. Look, I've got strong opinions about food and cartoons and superheroes. And those are the most of them. Like, for one thing, speaking of superheroes, damn it, Rusty, now you got me started. Speaking of superheroes, people are always talking about how they don't like Carol Danvers. And I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't supposed to like Carol Danvers. And let me tell you why. People are like, oh, I don't. Brie Larson rubs me the wrong way, the way she plays Miss Marvel. I don't know if I like her and stuff. That's the thing, though. That's kind of who she is in the comics. So, and that's the thing you're not getting. And I think people get stuck on, like, the Wonder Woman thing because they're all, like, this perfect woman who's just so kind and sweet and lovable and you want to hang out with and love and everything. That's not who Carol Danvers' Miss Marvel is. Carol Danvers' Miss Marvel has always been this kind of, like, standoffish, a little bit awkward, ready to fight everybody person. And that's just her character. That's who she's always been. And I kind of love it. Like, she got drunk and threw liquor bottles at Tony Stark. It was fucking great. But, like, that's her character. And that's who Carol Danvers is. Like, to the point where when they did, fuck, I forget the comic timeline, but the whole thing, where's the auto-tune? I don't have that hooked up right now. The whole thing where Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, rewrites the entirety of reality to get her kids back, but she, like, rewrites everything as this kind of perfect world for each individual person. Carol Danvers' perfect world was where, like, she was a very successful and popular superhero, which she wasn't because she's bad with people. And, like, everybody who doesn't have good people skills should sympathize with Carol Danvers, who just is somebody who just speaks her mind and says and does shit that pisses people off because she doesn't know how to be anybody else. And that's who she is. She's an awkward, kind of abrasive person. So of course you don't fucking like her. She's not there to fucking please you. She's got shit to do. It's called character acting. Come on. So Brie Larson is doing an incredible job playing fucking Miss Marvel, and a lot of people don't know it because they're like, "Well, I don't like her. I think she comes off as like full of herself and stuff." And I'm like, "'Cause you're fucking supposed to, dumbass. That's who she is. That's who the character is." That's why she gets along so well with Wolverine. They're basically the same person. Which is some sexism shit at work because people fucking love Wolverine. And he's the exact same dude. But that's the thing. People like it when a dude is like that. But people don't like it when a girl is like that. Well, that's who Carol Danvers is, guys. Like it or lump it. That's who she is. That is who the character has always been. Well, not always. She was like generic, like I'm pretty and have superpowers for like a while, and then she like went through the ringer because comic book writers didn't know how to write for women and did some fucked up shit. And then people who did know how to write for women were like, that shit was fucked up. She's traumatized now, and, and then she became like that. But yeah, that's what it's like. That's who she is as a character. Rant over. So strawberries are the vanilla of berries. What was I talking about? Oh, all right. What am I going to call this chapter? I got to be the only person that does this. I like to have interesting titles on all of my sections. I like to have a little bit of a, I don't like to be very, how should I say this? I don't like to be very like analytical with the titles and be like, this is what is in. I'd like to give it like a poetic name. I don't know. I'm a very flowery wordsmith. I don't know if anybody's noticed. Oh God, I had too many vegetables for dinner. All right. When Kiok. Excellent. Now. Sense from the senseless. K-grams. We're not going to Dairy Queen. Thanks, Rusty. Thanks for being a pal. I mean, Wild Wolf did create a World Edible account and did follow my page. I'm not saying I'm picking favorites or anything, but I mean, oh, you did it too. Okay, never mind. Well, now I look like an asshole. Sense from the senseless. Farewell. I'm only going to be doing this for like another 30 minutes or so. Then I'll wrap up. I'm trying not to make these too long. So I'll probably work on this and then call it a night. Because I am tired, and I am doing my day job tomorrow. I've got to drive out across the country to, well, across the province to the south. All kinds of places. Nobody liked my tweet. Alright, the Cult of the Cold. I had this name already. Damn it. I'm an idiot. I didn't even see this. I came up with this name ages ago. I didn't keep it. I went with the Blizzard Queen. It's Cult of the Cold Embrace now. God damn it. I don't even remember when I wrote this. Okay. Cult of the Cold Embrace it is. God damn it. Let's just fully circle around. I don't know if I love the name Snowy Court either. I think I was watching some Batman stuff when I came up with that, and I was like, Court of Owls? The Snowmen. The DQ treats. We'll bring it right around, K-Grams. They call themselves the DQ treats. There's hot ones and cool ones. They call themselves the Winter Watchers. The Blizzardians. Thank you, Crad. The Blizzardians. The Winter Watchers? I don't know, that sounds kind of corny too. The alliteration is like, hi, we're the Winter Watchers. We like skiing. Look out there. That's a tobogganing hill. The Winter Watchers, the Blizzardians, the Snowy Servitors, the Cold Crusaders. It sounds like a winter-themed Captain Planet team. Sleet Servants. Yeah. Hey. Frost Followers? Frost Followers is pretty good. I think we're getting there. The frigid the Arms of Winter. The Last Lantern? No. Kind of like the Arms of Winter. It does go in with the name nicely. It's not a bad put. I think I might go with Arms of Winter. Crad. Are you deleting messages? Don't be afraid. Let your freak flag fly. The Chill of Winter. The Chill of Winter is a good one too. I'll put these in Chill of Winter. I mean, look, I spell a lot of things wrong. I spell things wrong all the damn time. Don't worry about it. I have hardly any place to judge. Chill of Winter. The harbingers of frost. The wings of winter, the frigid fleets. That, like, bringing offerings. Okay, but like, give me like a list. Okay, butler, housekeeper, cook, chef, scullery maid, kitchen boys, housemaids, ladies' maids, footmen. Ooh. I like footmen. Companion. Tutor. I like footmen. The frigid footmen. The frosted footmen. Frigid footmen. Footmint. I'm trying frigid footmen for a little bit. I'll probably change some of these later. The heralds of winter. That should be the disappearance of a powerful being. This to a powerful being or deity that is the source of the harsh winters. All company, Fae, is a sign of respect. Disappearances and deaths of several company Fae have been blamed on the organization. While some long into their imprisonment and or execution. The organization seems quite adept at keeping its secrets. It is even rumored that a powerful figure in the treasured expanse is at the head of the organization. I like that. I like that. think we're getting somewhere. Seek to placate. Blood and snow. Leading up to last light. The members. Is it the cult of the cold embrace? Cannot to be found. Not gold. Not gold embrace. That's a different thing. Wandering the lands north of flowing water. Often leave behind snowy sculptures of what they imagine this great winter fae to look like. They then decorate the statues with drops of their own blood under the eyes. Signify their service. It is assumed that many members of the cult vanish after last light each year. However, there is no way to verify it. Like this. And if they are surviving, they are not saying how. Oh yeah, I think we got a crazy cult going on here. Symbols in the snow. Blood and snow. Symbols in the snow. Yeah. Alright, and we'll save. We'll change this from a draft to published. And we'll do a quick spell check. I misspelled a lot of things. Organization. Oh. Organization, my God. There we go. It's with a Z, dummy. Members. Keeping its secrets. Gold. Cult of the Cold Embrace. The Heralds of Winter. Where did I put gold? Oh my god! Save settings. Okay, I think we got a good one here. We're gonna view this, and we're just going to. Can I make this particular part not edit mode? Edit mode. Edit mode. Okay, fine. I guess I'm gonna have to put this. Oh. Oh. I was getting all weird. I was like, oh my god, what did I do? Alright, we're gonna copy this and we're gonna put this in secrets, because that's an area that people can't see just yet. Because nobody has up the cold embrace. I'm not going to fill that in on stream. Sorry, not happening. You know, you get to have those cool secrets. You don't get to have those sweet, deep down secrets. Oh, God. Oh, come on, buddy. Hold together. You can do this. All right, 2 new cults in. Great. Next thing I need to consider. I need to think about. So you need to figure out how long this map is. And that is probably not going to be a lot of fun to look at, if I'm being completely honest. So I'm probably going to do it on my own. Just because, you know, things, measuring distance, that's not super exciting, I would say. Can I edit map? Label, circle, line, markers, marker group, layers, map settings, minimum display, navigation, initialization, tags. Okay, that's fine. That's all good. That's all good. I don't need a new marker. That's not what I want. I want a line. I want a line. How do I make a line? Nope. This isn't what I wanted at all. Okay, well, this is going to probably take a bit. It's going to be a bit of working out. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Tune in next week when I will have figured out how far everything is from each other in this world. And worked out the complex math of distance and traveling in distance and all that fun stuff as we go. Sir K. Grams is following me. I have people. Thank you, everyone. So much love. Appreciate it. All right, guys. I do have 3 followers on World Anvil. I want to look at the thing real quick before I sign off, guys. Oh, 3. I have 3 blue meeples now to add to my Lucky Charms. My Lucky Charms of of World Anvil. I have 3 blue meeples now. Now all I need are some red hearts and some orange balloons, and then I'll have the perfect set of Lucky Charms for World Anvil. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We'll see you next time as we continue to build this world out. And again, next time I'm going to figure out distance, and I'm going to scale these maps. And I'm not going to do that on screen, but you'll see the fruits of it next week. See you next time, guys.